Hi everybody, Jacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're unboxing the Distortus Rex Island Escape set. This one was just released in Target. It is a Target exclusive, at least for now, in the States. As I'm filming, it is July, right around San Diego Comic-Con. So it seems kind of like the timing was like, you know what, they released it just in time for San Diego Comic-Con to kind of like, so that Target could also have a little special something going on for itself. You know, they have some special editions there and everybody's been waiting for, at least I have been waiting for the Island Escape Distortus Rex. If you have not checked out my unboxing of the Rumble and Rampage D-Rex, go check it out, because there I describe why I've fallen in love so much with this creature that in the beginning I did not like at all, by the way. So if you haven't seen my unboxing of the Rumble and Rampage Distortus Rex, there it is, back in its box. It is actually loose. I just put it back there for the purpose of showing to you which dinosaurs we're talking about. Now, this one has a little shooting feature going on this boat. Here is the original artwork for the D-Rex. I love it. I've said it in my other video, but I would really like to see NECA do this version of the D-Rex, like with all of its gore and bulbous protrusions, because this artwork is really something else. This is really scary. I mean, it looks monstrous, you know, very much like Frankenstein's monster, but in dinosaur form. Matter of fact, the movie, spoiler alert, when they show the 17 years prior scene with the escape of the D-Rex, then the logo of the movie pops up. It's actually blood red. All of the sides around it are like smoky red. And then the logo kind of appears into the screen, and the music that's playing is very much Universal Monsters type of style of music. So it was clear to me from the beginning of the movie, like, oh, we're going to see a modern type of Universal Monsters movie, which is really awesome considering the type of mutations and dinosaurs that we would see in the movie. So very, very, very much in love with the D-Rex. Now, as for this package and box, we do have some water there. It's funny how the D-Rex is on an island. You can see it's on land. There's a print of sand there. And then the sand shifts into water, and that's where this little boat is. Not very movie accurate, like their escape boat at the end of the movie, which, by the way, happened at night. Towards the end of the night, early morning. But here the landscape and background is very much daytime. Maybe morning as well. But we have some water, island in the background, and then that typical kind of wet, humid box artwork, like water going off of everything because it was very humid where they shot. And the box really gives us that humidity vibe. There's this whole red top for Jurassic World Rebirth. Love the colorways. Very well done. Might cut out the D-Rex just to keep that. Sometimes also cut out the logos and I keep them. I don't know, just for display purposes. Later on you might need it for something. They're really cool. Also, these like kind of sides. The sides are also very nice to have. But the rest of the box, I mean, it occupies so much space, so it's kind of, I don't need it. Anyway, we don't know yet how the D-Rex is going to look from the other side. I have had some experiences with Mattel dinosaurs where the visible side was good, and then when you unbox it, you look on the other side and there's like a huge paint flaw on the other side. And I guess it passes quality control because like nobody sees it on that side, although one would think they would pass them through quality control before they put them in the boxes. Or maybe, since they know that they're going to be put in the boxes on one particular side, if some flaw happens on the other side of the dinosaur, they're like less picky about it then, because they think, well, it's not going to show anyway when it's packaged. I don't know. Just a thought, food for thought. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Also, this video is for adult collectors, not for kids, okay? So that's the D-Rex. We have the Spino in the background, and visiting us today also is the Real Feel T-Rex, inspecting its distant cousin, who might or might not have been made before it. You never know. What fearsome moment are we going to have with them later on? So, interesting We're going to also compare the skin texture between the two D-Rexes. That one is a little bit more tanned. This one is more sickly looking and more like vanilla pudding in a way. And then, okay, the human toys, I'm not a big fan of those, but it's okay. The Delgado family is nice. I like the characters a lot, so that's okay. And I love the little boat, so. And then, of course, the Aqualops is here as well. Dolores, we're going to get to her, or it, him, who knows. This is the other side of the packaging. We have that black gray side on one side, and then on the other, we have the red. The back of the box explains a little bit the situation between what are the contents. And in fact, the contents are aplenty. I can't believe we have Mr. Delgado's stick or branch that he uses after he hurts his leg to walk. Very kind of movie accurate, I would say. We have the backpack, which kind of fits on her, but weirdly Aqualops is there. The boat with the little missile launch thing and the little exploding top here. The D-Rex, and then we have a missile and we have a buoy. Now the buoys can also be launched from the missile launcher. Very bizarre. But it is what it is. Then we have here showing us the scene of how the part of the boat kind of just pops off, which is here. Okay, so from here, push that button, which is a seat here, poop, and then this pops off. And here they are running for their life because the D-Rex is coming. And then we got the Aqualops. As you can see in this upper right corner of the back of the box, it shows us these three symbols: earth, water, air. These are symbols that the creative artistic team of the movie of Jurassic World Rebirth designed to represent the three elements from which they are going to hunt down the dinosaurs and take their blood samples while they're alive in order to create this medicine to save people from certain types of heart diseases. As you can see here, it says one of three, and they have blacked out the earth sign, not the water, not the air. That's because ya boy here is an earth animal, and you can see it's also standing on earth there while they're kind of going towards the water or are in the water. But in the movie, they're not collecting the blood sample of the D-Rex. They're collecting the earth blood sample of the Titanosaurus. So I don't know if this was meant to be more than what it ended up being. Like in the movie, they never show us these symbols. But now in toy form, I don't know if Mattel didn't take these away in time. It went into print and they manufactured these toys before they could change this. But it went so far that Universal actually made metal pins. I'm going to blend the picture here for you to see. You can purchase these at Universal Studios in Hollywood or Orlando. And the first time I saw them when I went to Universal Studios, I thought, what is this? And then I figured out, earth, land, air. Earth, water, air. Oh, I get it. It's for the blood samples. I didn't know that they went so far to design entire symbols for them. I kind of find them cool now. It's like a very IYKYK moment. I also thought, one of three, I thought maybe they give you like a patch or a sticker in the box with this in it, but I haven't found it in the other D-Rex either, because this same symbol is on the box of the other Ramble and Rampage D-Rex. Okay, that's just a little note. Maybe somebody has more answers. And also this triangle here, I wonder if that's connected to anything either. So it's like, it almost makes you feel like collect them all, you know? 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. Very bizarre. Would be great if there were a pin inside the box, like a metal pin. This is the bottom. It shows us how to attach the tail of the D-Rex once it's taken out of the box. It says it's a one-time assembly, you know, with some or most, I'm not sure if all, because I don't have all. I'm very picky with my dinosaurs, but from the Hammond collection, you can take the tails out again once you plug them in, but just don't do it a lot because they get loosey-goosey with time. With these non-Hammond version dinos, apparently it's a one-and-done deal. So I think I would prefer to damage this side of the box than the other, because this one is already dented for me. And I do prefer the red background, so I'm going to try to cut this out later nicely and use it as a backdrop for something else, while I can damage the gray black side. Yeah, you can see here it's very tightly glued. So we're going to have to damage the box in order to open it. I mean, not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, it is damaged though. Okay, so check all of this out. And maybe let's flip it to this side. This is how it looks. And we're going to pull it out like so. The noise it makes is almost, well, it's almost like the D-Rex itself. Let me just check. So inside of the box, there is nothing. You know, like I thought maybe there's a hidden sticker of the Earth sign or a little logo or just something like a little hidden Easter egg, but no. But okay. At least we inspected it. At the bottom here, we have those little pins. The boat has wheels underneath. Okay, so the arrows are showing that way. Let's turn them. It's not going to be enough because we have to take all this plastic off as well. Ugh, okay. Let's cut the little tiny, oh boy, I hope I don't cut the hands. Oh no, that was okay. We have anything else to cut here? Here we do as well. There you go. This side as well. And I might be able to now pull it out. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, okay. And we're on wheels. A boat on wheels. Okay, Mr. Delgado, you've been attacked. He doesn't have all of these scorches in the movie, by the way. We're going to inspect your face in just a minute, Busta. But first, let me see if I can get the other elements out. This was supposed to be on top of the boat, wasn't it? Maybe on this side. Okay, got it. And then the front. Ooh, this is difficult. Man, these are really hard to get, especially when you're filming. Let me tell you. That's Does this have tape on it? I am not cutting the toy. I'm just trying to cut through the plastic, but... Okay, so this is the part... that is supposed to be here. Okay. The backpack. Come on, Miss Delgado. How's it going, sweetie? There you go. Oh, the Aqualops. There it is. It looks very bored. And then... oh boy, I don't want to damage... oh, they did not. They did, you guys. They put an extra little plastic thread through the stick to make it just that much harder to take. I can't believe it. Like, come on, Mattel. Let me take this out first. It's always torture. I mean, getting these out is no fun. But we'll get through it by hook or by crook. Got it. We got the stick out. You know, if kids play with this, they're going to lose this immediately. And then 10, 20 years from now, when this set is a collectible, like who has this stick will have all the power of the pricing. IYKYK. It's like... this is so hard. It's like Bengali's hammer from the 80s Thundercats. Oh, okay, this one came out. Fabulous. And we have one more item here. The buoy. Come on, buoy. It does not want to do it. Okay. I am... It's out. Wow, that was such a struggle. And now we have the D-Rex. I am ready to cut you free, baby. Let me see, is there anything else? No. Free at last. Oh, and it's already standing even without its tail. Oh no, where's your tail? This is a really lovely landscape, by the way. Okay, let's get the tail out. Here is the D-Rex tail. Let's have one quick last look at this landscape. This almost looks like a dinosaur head, like the eye, the snout. Oh, looks like a dinosaur. I wonder if they're already working with AI for these landscapes. This kind of looks like it could be AI generated. But I don't know. You tell me, guys. What do you think? It looks kind of like AI. I don't know. But it's a nice diorama background. I mean, if you can get rid of all the plastic without it kind of damaging, you know, ripping the visuals. But oh well. So, is there any hidden Earth logo there as a sticker or something? No. Okay. There's the D-Rex. There's the tail. These are the little locks that they used to keep the boat in place in the box. We can dispose of those. This is the boat. The Aqualops. Okay, so let's put these in here, I guess. They go. Right? For now. Okay, so he can't really... it's either the little shooter thing or him. So maybe we'll turn it towards the back there so he can fit as well. Okay, there's a little peg there for her. The backpack, I'm just going to leave it there. And here's the Aqualops. His stick. Put it there, and then the Aqualops is there. Okay. I want to say this looks kind of cute. Oh, this moves too. Does the propeller turn? No. It moves left and right. Little motor in the back. And it also wiggles, swivels. And then we can put Mr. Delgado on the peg as well. And you guys, you gotta drive away. Save yourselves. The D-Rex without a tail is coming for you. And, and while we're at it, here's the tiniest D-Rex. Mattel so far has made only 3 D-Rexes. This one, the micro D-Rex, comes in the Ultimate Mosasaurus playset. Check out my unboxing of that one. It's a great fun video discovering all the features of the Mosasaurus. So this D-Rex comes with this playset. But anyway, so this is the micro D-Rex, and then we have the medium-sized D-Rex, and then we got the big one over there. And I wonder if they're going to make a colossal D-Rex one day, or also a Hammond collection D-Rex. Interesting to note how different their skin texture colors are. Like this one is even more tanned than that one. And then this one is less tanned. But let's get back to the figure at hand. This is our D-Rex. This is the back of the D-Rex. Lovely. So this is a one and done deal. So let's inspect that behind before we lock it in place. This is what I meant when I was saying earlier, oh, this looks very much like vanilla, little vanilla seeds and vanilla pudding or vanilla ice cream. Like good vanilla ice cream actually has that kind of yellowy tone to it. It's not just white. And it does look like ice cream to me. I want to eat it. Does that sound weird? I want to eat the D-Rex, you guys. This is making me crave vanilla ice cream, okay? What can I tell you? It's giving me vanilla ice cream vibes. So let's, oh boy, this is a big plug. No pun intended. And the tail has this little movable part in the back, just like the Rumble and Rampage D-Rex that actually didn't even show this feature on the other one, because who turns these around? Like they're made to perfectly fit in this position, and then the second you turn them around, I mean, it just doesn't work in any other position. Maybe a little bit in this position, but not really. See, it's misaligned. So it only really works in this position. I think the ultimate reason why they add these tips, just the tip, is because the tails, this part of the tail is like this kind of hollowy, cheaper, thinner plastic. And for it not to crack easily, but also to hurt you less, because this might cut through you if it has little shards going off of it, the tip of the tail is a softer, pliable, bendy plastic. So I think they do that for security reasons, so that the tip of the tail isn't all kind of made in this plastic that could hurt you if it broke. So that's why they make it so bendy. That's, I don't know. Like I said, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. I put the little D-Rex there. So I'm not so sure if that's the reason why they make these tips in rubber. Oh no, the D-Rex fell. Okay. Right. But anyway, so let's plug the tail in. Do we have to? So this moves. Do we have to align it somehow or just go for it? So this is how it looks like. It looks almost like a needle of sorts. Very similar to the Spino tail, although that one is detachable because it's from the Hammond collection, so they make them kind of re-detachable. Okay, right, so here goes nothing. It clicked. Oh wow, and it's long, you know, the tail is pretty long. I want to say the proportions work. And even though this is more of a baby version of a D-Rex, just comparison-wise, like to the size of the, you know, the human figures, in the movie, the D-Rex is ginormous compared to the human figures. I mean, it's like triple this size, right? So it would be like it would be like this much taller, you know. It does have the separately attached teeth in rubber and nicely sculpted tongue, not too shiny, and then the palate is more shiny. There is no bendability there, like we can't really do much with it except for the shoulder. We can lift and swivel, and then we can swivel, turn the arm, and then also move the little paw to close it and be like very, oh no, oh, what have I done? But it's a D-Rex that is very nervous, very anxious, and it's chewing its own nails. That's what a D-Rex does at the end of the day. So this one does move its paws. Interestingly posable, you know. Like other people have already said, it is maybe a little bit more photography friendly because it has less of those cuts in the body, you know, and you can pose it differently and you can have the mouth closed if you wanted to. So, I mean, you know, with photography and digital photography nowadays, you can retouch anything. You could kind of retouch away the seams off of that one. But in this case, this is the other side. Oh, okay. He stands on his own, even if you open his arms like that. Let me lift the camera a little bit. There you go. So he definitely I mean, because the other D-Rex cannot do this, okay? Like, it cannot stand on its, just on its hind legs. It will fall down. It always needs to use at least this paw to kind of like balance it out, right? But that's why the other D-Rex has a flat paw. This one doesn't. It always has kind of like slightly curved instead of like flat like that. And, but very interesting that it can open its arms and just do this, right? Come to mama. I've missed you. Let me hug you. Oh, and then the little handlets. Okay. So the little alien hands are there as well. Very shy. And yeah, the anxiety D-Rex, you know. The other one had the aneurysm with the electronics. This one is kind of just anxious all around. But unlike the Rumble Rampage D-Rex, where these little appendages just kind of move around, they're not fixed properly. And there's a reason why they're not. Go check out my review to find out why they're not fixed properly, and they kind of just dangle around. This one, you can articulate them better. They will stand up if you want them to stand up. However, they don't work like, for example, the T-Rex, you know, where you could swivel them outwards. And then they stay outwards or up or down. With the D-Rex, you can only go up and down, but not outwards. So the T-Rex says, look at me, I can fly. Oh boy. So no, do not eat. It's not time for your snack yet. Okay. So yeah, the little arms go up and down, and that's all. But the mouth can stay closed. Unlike that one, who always keeps his mouth open. Unless you don't trigger the electronic feature, in which case it closes its mouth, but then it opens it again once the electronic effect is over, until you don't reactivate it again. So let me see this color, and then here it is, the big one. Okay, the Delgado family can stick around in the back for now. Boy, oh boy. I mean, I literally put them next to each other. Now, let me turn this off so it doesn't do the shaking. Let me just, okay, so if I close its mouth, yeah, you can see the difference in size. I mean, it is substantial, right? I mean, what is substantial? It is bigger. And then also the skin color. I would say, yeah, and then we have the third one here. All three of them. Very different skin colors. I don't know if this is an accident, if they did this on purpose. Since they didn't do any mutadons, because apparently in the movie they decided to turn the raptors into the mutadons last minute, so Mattel didn't have the time to even make the toy, allegedly. Who knows? Maybe there was supposed to be more than one D-Rex in the movie, and maybe they have different colorways. Or Mattel just wanted to make different colorways just, well, because. Now, what is very famous, I don't want to say famous, but very particular signature of the Jurassic World or Jurassic Park toys, they do have these speckles in the plastic. They're kind of molded into the plastic and mixed within the plastic colorways. And some people say, oh, it looks moldy, it looks like dirt or something. No, it's done on purpose just to give more texture to these dinosaurs, and I think it looks amazing. Honestly, I don't know. I still want to say the skin texture looks much better and the skin color looks much better on the Island Escape D-Rex than on that one. Although I'm trying to see the photo in the back there. The way that they portray the D-Rex on the packaging, I mean, I can put it in here. It is it more close to this colorway? No. This, I think this colorway is more close to this one. What do you guys think? I want to say also not perfect, but yeah, no, this is definitely more yellow than this. This is more kind of like a sickly skin, like human almost skin texture, which is I think why they want to make it look so gross, because like they're giving it that kind of human vibe, right? But yeah, this is not matching up. This one, the vanilla ice cream version of the D-Rex. Although I gotta say, visually, this color is giving me more the ick in a good way. Although, I don't know. I like the darker toned one as well. And the little guy, also cute. They're good in their own way. Oh, we do have here a little swivel as well. But also here, why does Mattel give us this? It's like, who's gonna, you know what I mean? Who's gonna have their D-Rex standing like this? I mean, oh man, it looks like it broke its leg or something. This is sad. What are you gonna do? You never know with these mutated creatures. Shit can go down, and this is what happens. It broke a leg. And I can turn both backwards. Boy, oh boy, this is sad. This is so sad. But it's an option. You can do it if you wanted to. But no, we're going to respect the D-Rex. Put it back in its original place. Here you have the DNA QR code to activate the D-Rex in your online app. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Mattel. I bought this toy myself, so this is a very honest review and opinion. There's no, I'm not paid for my opinion. Just letting you guys know. Let's look at the textures of the skin. And subscribe. Thumb up the video while you're at it. Interesting glossiness around the eyes. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. If we compare it... Oh boy, don't bite each other. They both have the orange eyeballs. The Island Escape D-Rex has a tinier pupil. A bit smaller. You know what? The Island Escape D-Rex looks like it's high because that pupil is so tiny. It's like, where did you go? What? And the other one is a little bit more alert. This one is a little bit more awake. And this one is like, this one is more Peter Griffin. And this is more Roger, the alien, when Roger is more awake. So yeah, I was telling you how these are. They're just loosey-goosey because of the action feature. And then these are not. This one does have that separate plastic for the toenails, while this one doesn't have painted toenails at all. Okay? Do have the Jurassic Dino logo there. Always love to see this on the dinosaurs. Man, I'm telling you, look at the speckled, little kind of darker bits of plastic. This looks like, when you grind vanilla seeds in pastry or ice cream, this looks like vanilla to me. Totally. Vanilla seeds inside of ice cream or pudding. Oh man, I'm so hungry right now. We have the two D-Rexes, and actually the third one, I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. All three of them, even though this one is very tiny. But you know what? Just because it's small doesn't mean that we're going to forget about it. No, everybody is accounted for, okay? The whole family sticks together. Oh, there's a Spino there as well. There you go. Now let's check out the Delgados. Okay, so the boat has wheels. So it doesn't float. It has holes at the bottom. Unfortunately, it doesn't float. Yeah, no, it's all perforated at the bottom. Forget about it. This thing will not float, okay? What is the date going? So it's made in Vietnam. It says copyright 2024 Mattel. Okay, so this was made last year and released in 2025. So guys, this is Dolores the Aquilops. Let's inspect it a little bit more in detail. It has teeny tiny pupils, does it even? Very small little black dots in the eyes. It does have them, but it looks like it's... Yeah, you see that little black pupil? It is minuscule. Like they could have done a little bit thicker pupil there. There's the beak, the little horn. And is there a Jurassic Park stamp on? No. We do not have that logo, the Jurassic Park symbol on Dolores. Not that I can see. Looking. Does it even have any stamps? Nothing. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so this little toy, maybe on the tail? The side of the tail? I mean, if you lose this or forget what it is, and then like years later, you find it at a flea market somewhere, you won't know what set it's from unless you don't remember exactly what set this came from, because there's no product number on it, no codes, no Jurassic Park stamp, no Amblin stamp, nothing, no Universal Studios, nothing. So you just gotta kind of remember what it is. Is this a paint imperfection? Of course it is. There's a little bit of a print missing there. My Dolores is a ratchet, but then again, oh man, it keeps falling down. The stripes look nice. I mean, it's okay. Look, they're dinosaurs living in the wild. They're not supposed to be perfect. They have scratches. They're survivors, after all. Little beak is not movable. I mean, you know, depending on how successful the movie will be and how successful this character will be, they might do a Dolores Hammond collection version with openable beak. Who knows? So she also has really bad paint issues here. Okay, but I think this we can take away. So what I believe they've done is the plastic is blue. So they've molded her in blue, and then they've painted the legs in that skin tone, and they've painted the lilac sandals. You see, she has at least a code there. But then there's a splotch of kind of skin tone on the pants. So since the whole leg has been molded in blue plastic, this we can take off somehow. I'll have to figure out. Oh, I hate when they do this with these little, look at that. The paint app is awful. Look at this. The whole leg is kind of leaking over the shorts. Oh well. And then this one is also a little bit leaky, but it's okay. The back is fine. You can take off the jacket, and then you have this very bizarre little top shirt, but the sleeves remain yellow when you take the jacket off. It's like, okay. So just leave the jacket on, I would say. I mean, there's that little hoodie sculpted there. Head does move. At least they didn't mess up the paint job on the face. The face looks very pretty. Yeah, I want to say they did a good job with the eyes and the lips. They didn't smudge the print of the lips, and then the little sandals also. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, we've seen better, but we've seen worse, you know. So this is sculpted in yellow. So they painted the arms in the skin tone, which means if this paint is not good, it'll chip. And you're going to have yellow hands sooner than you know. I wonder if the head is sculpted in skin tone or black. So they've attached the hair. The hair is a separate piece that's been glued on. And I think they have, yeah, the head is sculpted. It's molded in that color skin tone. It's not painted skin tone. Okay. So now the dad, he is a little bit taller than the daughter. Okay. She is like young, I don't know, 10 years old or barely teenager. I don't know. He has more articulation because he's an adult figure. So he should be able to bend his hands at the elbow, but this one somehow seems to be jammed. Okay, it works. There's no articulation at the wrist, however. His face is, it's okay. I mean, the beard is bizarre. It has like, looks like on the neck area here, they kind of cut through that beard. Very bizarre. The nose is very pointy. The front here, he's missing a bit of paint. He's been through something. And then that neck part under the ear, again, very bizarre. Okay, not the best paint app. I think the little girl, they did a better job. He's kind of missing parts of the beard. So anyway, then we have those cuts in the shirt. Again, maybe he was supposed to be more battle damaged after the happenings of the movie, but in the movie he's not this torn. Okay, his shirt is not this damaged. And then I think also sculpted in this blue tone for the shirt, for the shorts, and then they painted the rest skin tone. Although, let me check. Okay, so only the knee part is painted in the skin tone, and then the calves are sculpted and made out of plastic that is skin toned. So this is not skin painted. They have painted the shoes, however. We got to work on the fashion aspect of these characters, because these shoes, Zaddy, we got to work on this, because this ain't it. Okay. So Vietnam, and the shoes are made in Vietnam, just like most shoes are these days. So there you go. And here's the product number of those. Still, we do not have, maybe on the back. No, we can't really get to the back because this shirt is also kind of just glued on top. I don't know if there's something printed down there. No, it doesn't look like. And then he has a wristwatch. There's a bit of detail on it, but like nothing too detailed. You know, these figurines are what they are. What can I tell you? Man, that beard though. Wow. This we got problems. Houston, we got a problem. Okay. So he hurt his leg in the movie, and so basically we have to give him, you know, there you go. This little thing. He's like, ow, ow, ow. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? He's going to do what he's going to do, you know. He's going to walk the way he's going to walk because he's in pain. But, okay. And he can shoot. He can act like this is his little pistol or something. Pew, pew. There you go. Yeah. See how you can shoot the T-Rex with the stick. Oh, man. Anyway. So this is the backpack. Dolores the Aqualops is supposed to fit in this backpack. Looks like a smiley face of some sorts. And it does fit our little character. Okay, she can wear the backpack. In the movie, Dolores is in the backpack. However, our Dolores here is way too big to fit in this backpack. So the proportions are off, okay? So she cannot fit into the backpack, but our little tiny D-Rex might. No, the tiny D-Rex from the Ultimate Mosasaurus playset. Man, I love this little guy. So detailed. Look at this. Looks like a chest burster alien. Yeah, also doesn't fit in there. Wah, 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 wah. But okay, you know, we got the Aqualops anyway. She can kind of hold it, I guess, and be like, look, Dad, I got Dolores. Can I take her home? And Dad is like, pew, pew, pew. Oh, no, Dad. Oh. It's like that episode of South Park. What happened to Kenny? Oh, my God, it's a D-Rex. Run. So anyway, then they go into the boat, okay? So here's the funny thing. If, well, you can't bend her legs at the knees because she's a tiny figure, so she can't really sit. But this is a seat, technically, right? So if you have more characters that can bend, you know, the knees and kind of sit, if they were to sit down here, well, it's a bit of a problem because this is what triggers the mechanism of this upper part of the boat kind of popping off, right? So let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay, as you can see, it went there. Look at that. There's a steering wheel on it, and it does turn and work. So this is the exploding mechanism. This is the part that pops off. Actually, nothing here. The whole mechanism is in here, right? So this kind of locks in, and then when you press this. Oh my gosh, okay. There you go. All right, so that really flies far away. Just be warned. And then these parts that you can fit into these holes, the buoy already flew away. This one, kids are so going to lose these. I already lost one. Anyway, so we put it up here. Okay, you got to align the lower part. So it's like there's 3 protruding parts. And here also you can see you have to align the little triangle thingy. Okay. There you go. D-Rex, I'm sorry, baby, but you gots to go. Wow. Okay. These things they shoot. They are intense. They really, they go places. And it kind of hurts. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that this is like, oh, what an innocent little toy. It's a harpoon, and it really shoots. So then you have a place to sit here for one character. That little peg there is technically meant to put your character, to let it stand, right? And look at that terrible paint job here on the inner thigh. Oof, they painted that part here at the knee. But, yeah. Okay, well, whatever. So anyway, we have those little holes there. You can put it there so you can stand, right? Or he can also try to sit, but it's a very tight fit, I would say. He can, he can sit there, but then, like, who's going to stand and drive the boat if he's sitting? He would have to move his legs like this, and then you could put another character to stand. And then she could sit here. No, not really. If she has the backpack on, she can't, because the backpack is not letting her sit. They're a mess, basically, okay? So they are like, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And especially if you have the whole cast of the movie that survived the end of the movie, spoiler alert again, right? They kind of leave the island in a similar boat to this one. She can have the D-Rex, little D-Rex version. Like, you can't fit all of them. I mean, if all of them are standing, maybe you can. Let me see. If she stands, she's like, there, over there in the distance, I see an island. Oh no, not another one. Are we approaching Isla Sorna? You know what happens if we approach Isla Sorna. We are in trouble, because you might have escaped the D-Rex, but if you come close to Isla Sorna, you're going to have another problem coming your way. Oh no! The Spino just took them out. Oh well. Oh man. Don't you just love a good Spino? Yeah, look at that green eye. Check out my review of the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus while you're at it. Let me put the Spino here. So, Delgado family from island to island, very Camp Cretaceous. When they're trying to escape one island, they end up on another one. Did anybody watch that Netflix show, Camp Cretaceous? I just started watching. I finished all 5 seasons, and then I started watching Chaos Theory. Finished first season. I'm 1.5 seasons in. There's 3 total for now. Interesting. So anywho, all right. Now for the D-Rexes. Yeah, she's like, there they are. I want to say they're amazing. Definitely, they're very different. This one does the whole roar thing. And the shimmy shake, and it does the whole, hit and run. There you go. This one is good for posing. It has less of those cuts to the body. It's kind of more sculptural. You can open or close the mouth. And they serve different purposes. I think the bigger one is more just to play and have fun with. And this one is more collector. Because at the end of the day, if you're a kid and you want to play with these toys, like you want to play with this one and make the upper part explode, you want to shoot the little harpoon out of this thing, you're not going to have a lot of play options with this D-Rex. And that said, you're definitely going to want to play more with this one, with that set. Because all of the electronics, all of the special gimmicks, you know, the special effects, like this one, you know, I can like, bam, it can hit that boat away, and then it can be like, I mean, are we going to eat her? You know, and it's just like, it's not having it, okay? And it just... It is one beast. So I think playability-wise, definitely this D-Rex with this set. And then you're going to use this one just for your cutesy little photo apps, you know. This D-Rex can have its own Instagram account, while this one is the real deal. But I'm really looking forward to seeing if Mattel is going to issue a Hammond Collection D-Rex and the Colossal D-Rex. You know, I think it all depends how these sell. Because if people don't like these, yeah, I don't think they're going to be making much, you know, more of them. Because at the end of the day, I think they already made a lot by making these three. Although this one, let's face it, it's so cute. This is, you know, you have to get the Mosasaurus playset to get this one, right? But I guess if these two sell very well, they're probably planning on making more. I love them. I think they're awesome. And I love how this one can grab differently. You know, I can just like, okay. Yeah, okay, we're taking the boat away. Where's the little girl? Don't do it, little girl. It's like, oh no. Yeah, that's there you go. She's like, oh no, it's over. Yeah, well, you should have thought twice before going with your dad, you know, cross Atlantic or cross Pacific. I think it was the Pacific Ocean, around the equator. What were you thinking, girl? It's like, you know, there's dinosaurs everywhere. But then the other D-Rex can also hold the figures because it's even bigger, right? It's just a little bit more difficult, I think. I mean, you have to lock them in. No, it's really harder. Maybe like that. Also creepy, right? It's like... And then if we activate it... Oh no! Blech. Disgusting! And just for good measure, a Labubu comes to save the day. Stop it! Stop eating humans! They're my food! I'm supposed to eat them, not you! Oh my god! They're all scared of each other. And that's all, folks! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun today. If you did, thumb up this ratchet video, subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Let me know if you want to see more in the comments down below. Boy, what a review. This was an odyssey. Take care, everybody, and never give up on Dino Love.